And then the land use officer, what's that land use officer's name? The guy in there on the phone. What's that guy's name? The guy that's on the phone. People just want to know. And I'd like to know. So you know his name. He just committed a crime against me, and you're not going to tell me his name.
Did he commit a crime against you?
He committed the crime of assault. Did you see what happened?
I saw you yelling at each other out in the hall.
No. He turned around, squared up on me, got in my face with the intent to cause fear by making a threat.
Okay.
So that's what happened here. Guys, we're at the Townsend Town Hall.
Counselor's office. This is Jack.
And I've been doing some work here. Big story coming your way. You guys know that I used to live here. You also know that I basically, with the help of Real Deal Around Town, took out the select board here. Well, something new is in the works. The guy that runs the water department, there was a lot of work that needed to be done. $5 million worth of work. So what happens in that situation is the superintendent of the water department takes all the information, they put it out at the same time, so people can start making bids on completing that work.
That's a good question. I don't know the answer.
The town water superintendent didn't want to do that. Months before the plans or the bids were ever released, he gave it to his friend, a Mr. Shepard. The interesting thing, Mr. Shepard just isn't a contractor. He's the fire chief here in town. So Real Deal Around Town has made us hip to that, and we're out here working on some stories. And today I've had to go live
Can you hold on just a second?
because this guy over there
I'm sorry. Can you,
assaulted me. I'm talking.
excuse me. I'm on the phone.
I'm
with
on
the
the.
president.
I'm on. Yeah, you know what?
I can't
I'm
hear
the
the
resident.
phone.
Bye. Okay, go. Do your work. Bye, citizen. Do work. Do work.
I'm sorry. Can you say your phone number again?
Yeah, no, he's saying his phone number.
404.
Hold on one second. Let me mute. Okay, so I was saying a phone number. So I come down the stairs and I'm asking this guy that I just saw questions. I'm asking very simple questions, like, what do you think about what just happened? Were you aware that it was happening? He said no comment, and I said, okay. So are you following me? I said, yep, I'm going down the stairs too. He gets to the bottom of the stairs, squares up on me, starts getting in my face. Dude, this guy's crazy. I'll show you guys the video of it. I don't want to stop recording for my safety right now. This is not the way they thought this day was going to go out. What's that guy's name?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, what's his name?
I don't know. He called the police, and I'm going to let them come and resolve whatever's going on.
Fair enough. Listen, my issue isn't with you. It's just that everyone has their own understanding of something that just happens to them, right? So I feel threatened. I feel like that guy just committed an assault, and I was just,
didn't see anyone.
the words that came out of my mouth were back off. If you put your hands on me, I'll be the wrong one. That's what I said. What he said was a threat where he says, you can't say you're going to put your hands on somebody else, man. We have discourse. What's his name?
So I just spoke to the gentleman and informed him, of your First Amendment right.
But what's his
be in the
name?
building. His name is Colby.
Colby. And what's his last name?
His name is Colby Streeter.
Colby Streeter?
Yes, and
I'm sorry.
he hasn't been through this, so I explained to him, that your First Amendment protected activity to be in the building and filming in public.
Listen,
areas
you're a
of the
great guy.
building.
You're doing a great job. No problems with you. I think this office, I told you, this is lucky to have you. But you don't turn around, square up on somebody because they have a camera and they're asking you questions.
I understand, and I think he was concerned. He didn't understand the action that was going on.
So he committed a crime?
I cannot speak to whether the threshold for that crime is met.
It's reasonable, and it doesn't go by his bar, it goes by mine. Was I put in fear? Did I fear in that moment, or would a reasonable person fear that they were in danger?
Yeah, I mean.
So the bar is met the moment I say yes.
So I can't, speak to that, and I'm not going to. I'm not I am not.
Do you want to see
This
it?
is not legal advice. I didn't see that at this point.
No, I'm saying, do you want to see it? I can show you.
That's for the police officer that's approaching from behind. You can speak to him.
I don't want to get this.
Gentlemen, yeah. I understand.
Minor?
I am honestly not sure, but I understand your concern.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Not bad.
Doing all right?
Back in town?
No, I came here for that, the water superintendent.
You want to come in?
Hold on, let me fix this. I'm sure you heard the story about the water superintendent giving the $4 million contract to the fire chief. Did you know about that?
I heard of it.
Jesus Christ. So yeah, I came asking questions about this, and then this moron over here, I'm talking to everyone in all the different offices, and he's coming down the stairs, and I said, hey, did you hear about this story? And he said, no comment. I was like, no comment, you've heard about the story, or no comment, like you don't want to talk to me about it, or you don't have any knowledge. We get to the bottom of the stairs, he turns around, he squares up, he gets in my face, he said, I got it on film, and then I told him that he should back off, because if he's trying to play that game, he's dealing with the wrong one.
Okay.
And now he's in the office over there. I believe he committed assault. So that's where I'm at.
Alright. Let him talk to him real quick. How's everything going with you?
That's hanging. How you
Hanging.
doing? Is this guy new? The other kid over there?
The one with him?
Yeah.
He's on field training here.
You're on field training, huh?
Yeah.
How many new guys you bringing in a year?
Got a couple right now.
How many? What happened with that? Is that a minor? Is he a minor?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I might ask you about it later. Do you know anything about the former Townsend cop? He used to be a Townsend cop, and then he got arrested for impersonating a police officer and whatever else he did.
Yeah, I don't know. That was before me.
Really? How long have you been here?
A few years now.
That was before your time. I must be getting.
I haven't had any of my partners or cops get arrested when I worked.
No. So I thought this was newer, but he wasn't a on-duty cop. He was a retired police officer, and he was going to one of the donut places in town
Okay.
and showing his badge, saying he was a cop and scaring the chick and making like inappropriate passes at her and all that type of stuff. And then he was arrested. You didn't know about that?
Am I smiling for the camera?
No, my camera's lagging,
Oh.
so I'm just trying to see what the holdup is. No, you're good. People know. I think that the cops here are decent for the most part. What can you do?
Recording right now?
Huh?
Are you recording right now?
I'm live and I'm rolling static.
Gotcha. What do you go live on? YouTube or?
YouTube, yeah. Not used to holding.
Usually sideways, don't you?
Yeah. What's up, dude? We got the whole squad out here. What's going on, Marshan?
You left.
I came back for you. Don't let anyone tell you different. I miss you. How you doing?
Not too bad. How are you?
How you doing?
Doing great.
Waiting.
Yeah, good. Thank you.
How you doing, man? I don't think I met you. Have I met you before?
A while ago.
A while ago?
Yeah.
Did I yell at you?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. I usually remember the ones I yell at.
I don't think we even really talked.
Yeah, so I'm asking questions about the shit that's going on with the whole water department and the fire chief and the bids and all that stuff. So Colby, the land guy, is coming out of his office and I start asking him questions like, what do you know about it? No comment. So you don't know anything about it? Are you aware of the existence of it? We're coming down the stairs and he goes, are you still following me, asking me questions after I said no comment? I say, yeah. And he turns around, squares up on me, and like starts screaming in my face. He said something like, like he was gonna do something to me. And I was like, find out, buddy. Put your hands on me, and I'm the wrong one to do it to. And then he called the police, which I always think is funny when, I mean, the bar is pretty low for assault. I mean, without battery, like a reasonable person would have been in fear in that moment. Like I don't think assaulting people and calling the cops is the right thing to do, but I have not always made good decisions.
No?
Nope. Nope. In Townsend I have.
Yeah, we've never had any.
No, I only ever had a problem with poor guy Ellsworth. And he was Eldridge, brand spanking new. And it was just like,
Good dude.
he's not bad. And I got to meet him afterwards, but it's, you know what? It's like, no one likes to enroll people like having to go to enroll their kids in a new school as much as they like going to the DMV. No one likes it. So I'm sitting in the car, I got my service dog with me, and then my other dog's in the back seat, and he's like, oh, what do you need a service dog for? Like, what's your medical condition and all this stuff? And then I realized that I'm one of the largest cop watchers in the nation. I figured it would be sacrilege if I didn't take out my camera. And then whatever I didn't get, you guys are nice enough to send me a body cam. But he's a nice dude. I've had some conversations with him. You and I have had some conversations
Oh, a
since
few
then.
times, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I haven't, who was your buddy that was from Connecticut that came up with you one time?
Connecticut.
Yeah, wasn't he a lawyer in Connecticut or something?
No, I had someone that, did he have a beard?
The eye patch guy?
No.
Oh, eye patch guy. That's different. He's
No,
not
that
a
wasn't
lawyer.
him.
No.
There was a guy that was
you
a
get flat
lawyer.
tire. You get a flat tire.
He didn't
you
get a flat tire. He had a
You get
little bump in
pothole
front of the station.
Yeah. Was that
Little
you and
bump,
I?
yeah.
Oh yeah, no, he wasn't a lawyer. He's a YouTuber. He does this too. He's
Harasses local law enforcement.
yeah, of course. He harasses local law enforcement. He doesn't harass as well as I do though. I'm the chief. No, he was actually just voted recently Auditor of the Year. Can you imagine that?
Is it an award for that?
Oh yeah, listen, there's a whole.
He was from Connecticut though, right?
Yeah, there's a. No, I don't think so.
I thought you.
I think Connecticut. He might have been from
Visited
Connecticut.
or something. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought he had Connecticut plates.
I think he might be. But yeah, he went there. There's like a whole big
Why didn't
outing.
you win it?
Huh?
Why didn't you
I
win
didn't go.
Uh,
Last year I won just for not even going. I won last year. I didn't even go.
How are you today?
Francis, I'm only doing better because I've seen you.
Well, I appreciate that.
So this guy gotta chill out. He's like getting all in my face. I could pursue assault charges against him. No bullshit.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not going to,
Yeah.
but I should. I mean, I had a reasonable fear in that point when he squared up, he stood his ground, and he said he was going to do something to me. I had reasonable fear that in that moment he was going to commit a crime against me to the point where I was preparing to defend myself. And if I had hit him back in a duty to retreat state without trying to leave first, you'd have been hooking us both up. So I don't know if I should give him a break today.
well, that's up to you how you want to proceed with that. You know, if you want to file charges, you can file charges.
If he wants to say sorry, then I'll let it go.
Oh,
I'm that good of a guy. If he wants to apologize, I won't press criminal charges against him.
okay. Well.
I feel like that's fair.
That's good. At the same time, he felt the same way about you encroaching on him when he asked, as he explains it, asked you to step away from him.
No, he didn't say that. Oh, he's lying to you. So he was going down the stairs, and I was 4 steps behind him to the point where I can get his whole. So there was no. And he asked. I'm having a conversation with him. I'm not creating any present danger. Then he says, "Are you following me and still asking me questions?" I said, "Yes. I still have more questions. You can leave if you want. There's only one staircase." And then he continues to leave. I'm about to take a right to come back in here to ask who this guy is. And then he squares up on me and starts screaming in my face and says he's going to do something. So at that point, I mean, I feel like that meets the bar of assault. Whether you agree as a police officer that it does is entirely different.
Right, it's what you feel. It's not how I feel about it, it's what you feel about it.
I feel-
If you feel that this is what it is.
I feel like I
then
missed you.
You can file charges.
I feel like I missed you. I missed you guys. It's not till you get other. Hey, no secrets. What
I'm
secret?
outta here. It's
You're out of
great
here.
to see you, Joe.
You gotta say, hold on. Take this for a second. Say hi to the people so I can just put the camera down. Go ahead. They like you. They like you.
People.
You don't want to say
You say
hi
hi
to
to the
them?
people.
Hi, people. They like you though. They don't. They like good cops. You guys should like take that in. Nice to see you, man. Hey, thanks again for your help.
Yeah, you got
For real. Thank you, bro.
Everything's going well.
Yeah, man.
I didn't want to say it. Again.
That's cool. I appreciate you.
Yeah, we're good. All right.
Good to see you again.
We're out.
Huh?
So we're not really working right now. So we're
Yeah.
out.
When are police ever really
Whoa,
working?
geez.
Whoa! Hey, did you hear about the fire at the circus? It was intense. You didn't get it?
Oh,
Martian.
I get it. It wasn't good, but I get it.
It was good, bro. You got it, right?
I
It's
got that
intense.
one. I've heard that one before. It's a good one.
And some of you guys are being like, why aren't you giving the police shit? Like, why aren't you screaming and yelling at them? I'm not screaming and yelling at them because I've met every single one of these officers and they're good people. I know you guys understand that am a black sheep because I say not all cops are bad. I know you know a lot of people that all cops are bad. I think that there's bad barbers. I'm not super happy with my hair looking bald right now.
It looks good. It's a nice cut.
Shut up.
It looks good on you.
What choice do I have? Look at you, checking to see if you're squared up in the camera and
Look at
everything.
my hair, you know.
Yeah, you still got more up top than me. But
now.
they are a good police department. My complaints with Townsend have never been because of their police officers. And 2 of the officers that were here have actually helped me on other things. That school thing before and him with a personal thing I had going on. Good guys. Yeah, what's up?
So my only suggestion to you.
I'm willing, I'm open to it.
Is, do you, the people that you come up across, you don't know what their mental state is, what their history is, okay? You have people, I'm not saying that this person does.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm saying people that you run into have different experiences than you. Maybe PTSD from being abused, being a veteran, that kind of stuff. And that's nothing that you can see.
Is that what's going on?
I can't say where that's going on. I'm just saying sometimes people have issues, and when you walk up on them, that puts them in fear of something being happened. Okay? So I know you're very good at addressing people in most cases, and just something to keep in mind is you don't know what anybody else is going through.
Well,
just
that's
like
what
you
makes
don't know what you're going
that's
through.
what makes both of our jobs very dangerous, right?
Yeah.
Because we walk up on people that we've never met before, and we don't know if they're having the best or worst day of their life. But I have to put my life at risk for something I believe in.
Oh,
Like a lot of
and I
people
agree.
do this shit, and they crawl around in bushes, and they act fucking retarded, and they do it because they like a big paycheck. From the moment I've started doing this until now, I only do stories that I care about. Of course, there's an entertainment value to something like this. But if I was looking for a real video, I would have been within my rights. If I took a step back, that's the most retreating and a duty to retreat straight. I felt like I couldn't move back further without being in danger, and I could have knocked him out. And how many views do you think I'd get on that video?
You get a lot of views on it.
And I didn't,
Yep.
right?
And we appreciate that about
I
it.
can't speak for everyone else's mental state, but you should have zero apprehension or fear of aggression when the person is coming up to you saying, hey, my name's Josh, nice to meet you. I'm working on a story here in town. I'm sure you know about the whole water thing. And I was just wondering, as a land use person, if you've had any knowledge of it. It wasn't until we got to the bottom of the stairs and he didn't want me to continue recording him after he said no comment. So I understand there can be real issues where real people have fear of the camera. There was a kid in here. I had every right to film him. And I went out of my way to make sure I wasn't.
Yeah, we appreciate
I mean, but I can't go do mental health checks on every single person I walk up to. I'm taking the same chance you are.
And I'm not saying you have to, I'm just saying, I know you're good at doing what you do. And just when people.
Oh, thanks. Is that a compliment,
It is a
Francis?
compliment.
Thank
But
you, brother.
When someone says, hey, I don't know, and again, I don't know how it was said, but if someone says, hey, back off, maybe. just
Bro,
back
if
off
I
a little.
showed you and then I filed a criminal complaint, I swear to God, you'd have him in a magistrate hearing in like 3 weeks.
Okay.
It was aggressive to the point where I turned the camera from him to myself, and I only do that when I feel like I might need to prove in the future that someone put their hands on me before I put my hands on them. It's only so I don't get arrested if I need to have self-defense. And I felt it, and I can count on one hand the number of times I've had to do that. And he was one of them. I mean, I hope he, feels good in the fact that he's going home tonight and he's not going to be sore. Because I thought that dude was going to take a swing at me, and I was really thinking about taking a swing at him, and I didn't.
Let me go back and talk to him real quick, and
Yeah.
we'll see what we're going from here, okay?
Appreciate it, Francis. Thank you.
Yeah.
You need me to mute for the kid?
He's not 18.
I'm walking away. There's a minor that's got some stuff that's being discussed. It's not part of my story, so just hang tight. Sorry, there was I just was confirming to my audience the reason I muted was in fact you were just speaking to a police officer about a minor.
Yeah.
So I just wanted.
That's the case, and he should be all set now, so.
Yeah. Well, I don't really care so much as the sense that I have the right to, but I choose not to record minors.
Yeah,
And I don't want
and
their
I-
information
and
getting out there.
that's
So I was just
excellent.
confirming
Yeah.
to my audience that that's why I
That's
muted.
commendable.
I just wanted that because they're like, oh, why all of a sudden is Josh muting?
Yeah.
You're talking about a minor. I just didn't want it to get picked up. You guys opened this up, huh? It used to be
Yeah, they used
to right
to have
here.
that table, and it was kind of COVID times, and so.
Intimidating.
Yeah, and it was kind of Yeah, intimidating, I think, is the right word to use. And so, we've got folks who come in like couples for marriage intention. We've got a table where they can work at now.
I did it. I
We've
did it
got-
right here. I did my marriage intentions
and
right here
it's
with
a lot
Jess.
better to do it at the table rather than, on the bench with a clipboard.
Yeah.
You can have a space to work. You've got some lighting. We've got a kiosk now, so we have a lot of folks who are on boards and committees who, they sometimes may need help like navigating the system to do their ethics training. We have a lot of folks in town who need to take their ethics training.
Yeah, there are a lot of people in town that need to take ethics training.
Yeah, there are
Not
some-
you, of course,
Well,
but you know who I'm talking about.
I do, and I know because we fulfilled a recent
Francis is going to be the one to go arrest that guy.
and we fulfilled a recent public records request where there were no records responsive to ever having taken an ethics training ever for that gentleman in question. So we want to make it as easy as possible for people to
There's
come
some
in.
things you can't teach them, right? Like,
Yeah, I
I
agree.
feel if someone is willing to violate a law, no one should be breaking the law, right?
Yeah,
but there's certain things it's like, all right, well, I took a right before the light turned. But when you're willing to break a law up to and past a certain extent, going to that ethics class isn't going to be like, you know what?
Yeah,
I was going to steal money from the town, but that ethics class really turned me around.
I understand what you're saying, and I can't speak to what goes on in anyone's mind other than my own. I just know that our intent, and the reason we have this here is to make it as easy as possible for any board and committee member who wants to comply with the training and education portion of the ethics law. We have an availability for
They're
them.
taking advantage of them. A lot of the people in the different committees are signing up to go to these. I think some of them consider the access to training and meetings and things that they get to do as the primary. I think some of them, of course, they love their committee. But what I'm saying is some of them joined less for the committee and more for their access to resources.
I could see that, and
In at least some
there
places.
there are individuals in some places where that's the case.
Unfortunately, those places aren't on a select board.
I can't speak to that. But
I mean, listen, you're in
I
a
know we have many allegations to that effect.
you're in a tough spot. For people watching, we've met him briefly. We did not converse. I went back and looked at another city hall, and now he's very young, going at his first foray. He won in an election where he did have someone running against him. He's running on transparency, accountability. He's going to school to be a lawyer to learn municipal law. There's a lot of people that would have great faith in someone in your position because if you worked out perfectly, right,
Yeah.
then you'd be what the people are looking for. I think the problem is that nothing, especially
lot of
as far as
distrust in
Townsend
government.
goes.
I understand, and I know exactly where it comes from, and that's why I ran, because some of the entrenched powerful groups in town, ran an opponent, who may just say yes to when they want to.
Well, that's how it goes. They
activate
decide who they
ethics.
want to run.
Yeah.
And when I was running for office originally, I think they were like, this guy's got a big following. He can take out the people that we don't like. I think they learned pretty quickly that if I was going to run for something, I was going to run for myself because my kids live here.
Yeah.
And I think everyone has the same thought at the end of the day, but the guy's pulling in $60,000 a year at a part-time gig. And like people have to understand that if something's wrong, it's wrong, but we should stand up and do something about it.
Yeah.
This guy's taking an awful long time to just want to apologize for doing something wrong, but just understands that if he does not apologize to me, I'm going to have him arrested right here. Or it was out of police officer's presence, so they might go the route of clerk magistrate. However, we do have enough camera footage from within the town hall and from myself that a reasonable person could effectuate an arrest. I'm pretty close, right?
I'm not going to speak to that. I'm familiar with those common law concepts, but not this.
You're a lawyer. You're gonna be a decent lawyer.
Yes, please, that'd be very helpful, thank you.
Tell him I'll be there in a second.
Josh is gonna be there in a minute.
Stop, Reed. Dude. Here.
Well, you weren't driving, I know that, because you're here, so that's,
No, yeah, I'm here. So that's how you know. If it wasn't me, I'm with you.
yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, I'm sorry I overreacted a little bit,
Okay.
but you did make me feel like I was being threatened. You know, walking up behind me, that's one good way to get someone with PTSD to react, okay?
Did you serve in the military?
Yes, I did.
Thank you for your
And that
service.
doesn't matter.
I'm not
one
saying
bit.
I'm not saying it does.
But your
I'm-
actions following me downstairs provoked that.
No, so we'll leave it at this, right? Reading where I'm going with this. I accept your apology. I thank you for your service. I wish to not pursue criminal charges against you. For the record, okay, I met you when we were face to face walking out of your office. I never once raised my voice to you. And while we were walking down the stairs, I went back and
You don't
reviewed the
have to raise
footage.
your voice to
There were
threaten.
Right. There were 3 steps behind us, and at no time did I say any fighting words. I didn't even cuss at you. I just asked you questions to what you said, no comment. You said, "Are you gonna continue filming me and asking me questions?"
As if you were
And I
gonna
said,
continue following.
I said, "Yes, I'm walking down these stairs." My intention was at that point to come here and do a records request to ask what your name was and your salary when you turn around and squared up on me. I've broken no laws, and I appreciate the sacrifice you made to a grateful nation. And
Okay,
because
we
of
may have not
that,
broken any laws.
because of that, I'm gonna let it be this. That's all. I appreciate your time. Thank
Yeah.
you. And to all the people that, yeah, well, to all the people that say they do this for clicks and views, that could have went very different if I really cared about a viral video.
I appreciate it.
He had me at veteran, so.
Yeah. I'm not wearing my pins.
And it doesn't count. Screw you.
I know, right?
All right.
So what, you moved out of town, you left?
I moved out of
How long
two
do you
towns.
want this on?
I don't care. Yeah, no.
So, you miss having you around, what's
No,
going
you
on?
fuck you miss having me around. No, you don't.
Shit.
I mean, you guys do because you're basically, for the most part, a good department, so I don't have to be up your ass and do that crazy shit. It's more like Leominster and Fitchburg that have to like get butthurt when I show up. But yeah, no, I moved. We bought a house, and things are good. But I hear about this story, and I'm not surprised. And again, it's a big story that has nothing to do with the cops, so that was nice. But the water department superintendent gave a job to a contractor months before it was ever released to the public, and that contractor happens to be the fire chief. And that was the story. Now he's in land use, so I figured at some time permits may have been passed through his office. This guy, so I figured he'd be a good person to talk to about it.
Yep.
And I mean, when he says he's not going to talk to me, answer any questions, of course, the next thing I do is come do a records request, who he is, what's his name, what's his salary, all that stuff. And I get to the bottom of the stairs, dude wants to square up on me. Now, I felt like there was something kind of off on him, so I didn't deck the dude. And I think from looking at my criminal history that me decking someone is not like a real stretch for me. If I feel like I need to, I'll do it. And I have kids now, so I only do it for self-defense. But like,
Yeah.
I mean, there's this town. Once one storm passes, there's always another one. It's like people wake up and they're like, "Oh, someone stole $4 million for us. At least it wasn't $5 million." Like that's how people in towns react now. You're new? Nice to meet you, man. My name's Josh.
Officer Romano.
Romano, nice to meet you. Please, whatever you do when we leave here, don't run my name through the Board of Probation or NCIC.
Okay.
Or run me for warrants.
Okay.
And if you try and arrest me, I'll make out with you. So don't ever try and arrest me, or else people are gonna think you're weird. Just kidding. Welcome to the force.
Thank you.
Brady, yeah, I'm gonna head out. I have to go out after you guys, or people will call me a pussy. So I have to let you guys leave first.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too, man. Hey, happy holidays, guys.
Yep, you too.
Be safe out there. Nice to meet you.
Great to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Don't tase anybody, all right? Unless they give you a drink first, then you can tase away.
Maybe I'll see you outside.
You gonna track me down?
No, maybe I'll see you out here.
Oh, he's gonna beat me up in the hallway, guys.
Come on, this camera's in.
What do you need, a prep? Bye, sweetheart. Good to see you. Anthony. Hey, buddy. Good to see you. The best office in there is the tax collector's office. It's so funny. Why dudes are getting yelled at, they come up to say hi. That's how it goes. Yeah, well. You need me to bang out? You want to talk to me for a sec, for real? Hold on, guys. I got to talk to Reedy. He's earned that from me. He's a nice guy. Hold on. I'm good. I'm going to end the stream. Catch you the next time. That's the reason I stopped you tonight.